Alright, so now we've converted our problem statement into an equation. We have the minute hand 6 minutes from now will be exactly opposite, that's the 180 degrees, where the hour hand was 3 minutes ago. Okay, so this represents the hour hand 3 minutes ago, and this represents the minute hand 6 minutes from now. And we're saying that they will be exactly opposite each other, so we subtract 180 degrees from one of them and set them equal to each other. All right. So now it's just a matter of some algebra to get this figured out. So let me give myself some more space here. Let's multiply through by the 6. Okay. So we get 6t plus 36. And so let's see, let's combine the 300 and the 180. Then we get 120, okay? And then when we multiply through here by the 1/2, we get 1/2 t minus 3/2, right? Okay. So next, let's get all the t's on one side. So if I subtract 1/2 t and 1/2 t, that gets rid of this because this just becomes 0. So we'll get essentially 11/2, right? So that's 12/2 minus 1/2, 11/2 t. I'm going to subtract 36 over here too, and subtract 36 here. Okay, so here the t is gone, so we have, what is that? 120 minus 36 should be 84, right? And then we have this minus 3/2 here too. Okay, now I could just multiply both sides by 2, that gets rid of this half here. So I'm going to multiply this by 2, and I'm going to multiply this whole thing over here by 2. So what does that give us? I'm going to write this up here, I think. Let's go here. And so if we multiply 11/2 times 2, we get 11t is equal to 168 minus 3. Okay? So I've just taken the 2 here, and I got to multiply it by the whole thing, not just one of these, but the whole thing, 84 minus 3/2. Okay, so that gives us 11t is equal to 165. So t is equal to 15. All right, now, what did the question ask for? Let's go reread that. What time is it now? And we said that t was the current time. Actually, it's the current. I probably should have written this as the current minute. All right, because of this whole problem, we've just been assuming that the hour is 10, and we've just been trying to figure out what the minute is. So now we know that the time is 10:15. Okay, which makes sense with what we figured out before. We said that the hour hand has to be pointing somewhere between 10 and 11. So 6 minutes from now, the minute hand is pointing exactly opposite. So it has to be between the 4 and the 5. And if we subtract 6 minutes from that time interval, we got something between 10:14 and 10:19. And it turns out to be 10:15. And that's exactly what we had, that's in the range that we had figured out before. So that's a good indication that that's the correct answer, right? So it's always good to give your answer give it a sanity check and make sure that it really makes sense. So that's the answer, 10:15.